Coffee lovers know that sometimes you just need to get your fix. And if you're really jonesing for a cup of coffee on the go, you know that cruddy gas station coffee just isn't going to cut it. That's why a company called Handpresso created this device. This is the Handpresso Auto Capsule, and it uses Nespresso espresso or coffee pods to create a hot, fresh shot of espresso while on the go. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and I had a chance to get hands-on with this device for a few weeks, and this is what I found. Obligatory safety warning. It's probably worth pointing out that you shouldn't be using this while you're driving in your car. Granted, I'm sitting in the driver's seat here, but I am parked in the safety of my own driveway. So, of course, you can probably use it if you are a passenger in the car. That's going to be just fine. If you're parked somewhere and sitting and waiting for an appointment, also totally appropriate. I don't think there's any expectation somebody should be using this while driving on the highway, but I'm putting it out there just in case. The machine fits into a cup holder quite well, and it plugs into the DC power adapter, also known as the cigarette lighter. You'll fill it with about an ounce of water or 50 milliliters, and the little light here will turn green when the level is right, or you can just use that marked shot glass that's included in the package. Then drop in the Nespresso capsule of your choice, turn the machine on, and allow it to heat up. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes, and the small display screen will show you the progress. You'll definitely hear the motor running, and it'll stop before the full heat cycle is finished, so watch the screen and listen for 3 beeps. Once the light says it's hot, you'll flip it over and press the brew button, and the motor of the machine will come on again to provide the needed pressure. Almost instantly, you'll have a shot of hot, fresh espresso. Early on in my testing, I ran into a problem where I couldn't get the water light to turn green. It just constantly flashed white, indicating there's some kind of a problem. I added more water, tried pouring some out, but I couldn't get it to optimize. Frustrated, I reached out to Handpresso to ask what was up. It turns out the water is what's to blame. The sensors inside the machine can't detect water with low minerality. Though I live in Calgary, a city with some of the most mineral-rich water on the planet, I was using purified water from my Kinetico water system. Turns out that water has so little mineral content, it's undetectable in the Handpresso Auto Capsule. The solution? I switched back to regular tap water, and it worked perfectly and instantly. Now, this is apparently such an issue with the device, there's a small section in the manual devoted to it. But here's the problem. Coffee manufacturers recommend that for the best cup of coffee, you must use the best quality, purest water. To use this machine, I need to use inferior water. I guess this is a trade-off. Either use water that's less than ideal or forego the espresso on the go. I'm going to do a quick demo here of how to use the machine, and I'm also going to do a quick temperature check of the espresso temperature once it comes out of the machine. So once it's ready, it'll beep and you'll get a little espresso icon on here that shows you it's ready to go. When that happens, get your cup, make sure you've got your vessel ready, turn it over, and you're going to hit the power button. Once everything's done coming out, and it is, you can turn it off. Let's catch those last little drips, and then we'll put it back. I've got my thermometer here, and I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to read this, but I've got it reading at about 167 so far. So that is pretty hot as far as a shot of espresso goes. We're just cooling off just a little bit. So it's about 164 Fahrenheit. So that is definitely hot. I do need to let this cool just a bit before I try it because it is so steaming hot. But I think that's pretty great that it can make such a hot, fresh shot of espresso. The Handpresso Auto Capsule seems to produce a good amount of pressure. It gets a decent crema on top. The company says you can expect 19 bars of pressure with this device. And it's ideal for commuters or people who work out of their cars, but it would also be great in an RV or a camper van, and that's where mine is going to live very shortly. Overall, the Handpresso Auto Capsule is a pretty handy device. The digital display screen and the lights work in tandem to make sure you're getting everything just right. I also really like the fact that it spits out a really good, hot, fresh shot of espresso. Other machines don't come this close to getting it as hot as this one does, and I really like that. If you want to pick one up for yourself, you can get these from the company's website. They're also available on Amazon. They sell for about 160 euros or 240 Canadian dollars. So this is not an inexpensive machine, but if you're really jonesing for that hot, fresh shot every now and then, this is definitely going to help you get there. If you want to read more about it, there's a full blog online at techgadgetscanada.com. You can head over there and check that out, post any questions you have either there or of course here on the YouTube channel. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing, since it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. I'm Erin. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram. Until the next time, I'm at ErinLYYC.